In this video, I'm going to show you how to get every Totem of Rightful Rulership piece in Avowed. This is not only helpful to complete the quest, obviously, but it's going to make you and your companions a lot stronger throughout the game. So the first piece is fairly easy to get. You're going to talk to the pious guy near Wodika's shrine, which is how you get the quest in the first place. You're just going to walk to the right of him, right ahead, and pick up the base piece of the totem. Next piece is going to be at Castle's Folly, which is the bottom right of the map. What we want to do is when we get to this broken ship, we're going to jump on these rocks with some planks on top of them, and then we just need to climb this even bigger rock to get to the location. So I'm going to speed this up a bit. You have to go through a camp. There's probably going to be some enemies here if you haven't been here before. But once we get to this structure right here, we're going to take a left, and then we need to jump across right here so that we can get to the jewel item. So this is going to give us the golden flames. And now we're ready to move on to the next one. So the next one is going to be the golden scale of justice. This one can be a little difficult to find. Where you want to get is in between the Market District and the Pearl District. You'll see this diagonal line. And we want to be at the top of these stairs in front of this pink reddish building. There might be a guard posted out front. And to the right of the entranceway, there's going to be some boxes or some crates that we can climb up. And we're just going to follow the pathing here, which is going to lead us to the inside of a building where the front door is locked. So once we get here, we just need to jump across. And then I'm speeding up the footage a little here just to show you all the different chests that you can loot, all the new equipment you can get. Have to break down this webbing right here. And then once we climb down here, there's going to be some enemies that we need to take care of. Once all the enemies are taken out, we can loot their bodies. We can unbar the door. And then at the bottom here, you can see this orange light just coming up from the ground. This is going to be our golden scale of justice piece. Next, we're moving on to the Golden Plague of Oaths. This is going to be just north of Usher's Hand. There's a little waypoint that we can take. And if we have an ice grenade available, we can get there even quicker. There's going to be this grate right here. If you throw an ice grenade, it's going to break the grate, and you can just drop right down and pick up the piece, which is going to be on this cloth right here. If you don't have an ice grenade or didn't see the grate, you can also go underwater, swim to get to this location, which is what I did the first time. That's why a lot of these you're not seeing the item, because I already did these. I was just exploring and randomly found them. So you can just drop down in between these rocks. There's going to be this little body of water, and we're just going to swim underneath it to get access to that jewel piece. Moving on to the Golden Scale of Order, we're going to be in the top left corner of the map where there's this little party camp here. We're going to cross this bridge and we're going to go to the Peregrine Castle. So there's going to be a wall right here, but there's a bunch of explosive barrels, just blow them up. And then you're just going to follow the pathing here, a lot of climbing to get to where we need to get. Going to be some traps right here, just run through them. Sometimes your companions get smacked by them, but they'll just get right back up since you're out of combat. And there might be another hole in the wall right here. If there is, you probably just need to throw a grenade or do some kind of fire damage. But we're just going to keep on climbing. There's going to be some chests that you can open up. Jump across right here. and then just a couple more jumps until we get to the piece. So right in this little bird's nest here, I guess that's a fairly large bird's nest, we're going to get the golden scale of order. Next, onto the golden plague of promises. This is the bottom left corner of the map where the lighthouse is. And all we really need to do is climb halfway up the lighthouse. This one's fairly hard to miss. There's also another side quest that has something to do with this lighthouse. So chances are, if you already did the side quest or going to do this one, you'll find out where this piece is. But once we climb this piece right here, there's a little opening in the tower, and there's a piece of cloth. The missing piece is where that cloth is. So that is where the golden plague of promises is. And now we just need one more piece, which is the broken crown jewel. So broken crown jewel, we need to go to Paradise, the high level section where all the rich people live. And we specifically need to go to Sansa's Emporium. Sansa actually has this item on him, and we're going to go into his back room and just steal it from him. So once we're in his little shop here, we're going to go to the left of him and just make ourselves at home. We're going to open this door, and the last piece is going to be right here on the table for us. Now that we have all 6 pieces, we just need to go to a camp again. Any camp will do. And these little stones right here, we're going to place the base and then place all 6 of the totem fragments. It's going to activate this cutscene, which I'm just going to skip over here. But more importantly, we've completed the quest, and now we get the buffs associated with all of these different stones that we found. So once we click on here, we can see all the different buffs that are going to help us throughout the rest of the game. So reduces companion ability cooldowns by 15%. Activating companion ability increases your damage for 5 seconds. +2 intellect, +2 resolve. Second when cast Ring of Fire. Reviving a companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration, and critical hits deal fire accumulation. So that's it for this video. This one was a little difficult, a little lengthy, especially if you don't know where to go. But hopefully this was helpful. If it was, leave a like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.